Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I am so excited about today's video. I know I always say that, but today I'm especially excited. Everything that I ordered from the Black Friday sale is finally here. It has arrived, and I'm so excited to use so many of these products. So if you are new today, we are so excited that you're here, and we really hope that you stick around and hit that subscribe and notification bell to join this amazing family here. All right, you guys, let's just get into this one. Okay, so this is everything. Now some of it I had ordered from Sephora, some of it I had ordered from the brands themselves. I got a few things from Amazon, and one thing was a gift, and I'll get into that. So if you follow me over on Instagram or TikTok, you probably have seen that I've already used this. But let me tell you the story behind that. So I was using it, and Amanda had seen how much I enjoyed it, and all of a sudden I get an email, and she had purchased this for me. She had only had hers for like a week, and I think she used it maybe once or twice. And she goes, well, here, borrow it and see if you like it. Well, I absolutely loved it. So again, she purchased it for me, well, her and my son. And you guys, they spoil me just rotten. And yeah, I could not be more blessed. But what she had purchased for me is the Makeup from Mario palette. I could not believe it, and I absolutely loved it when I was using it for the video. It has some weight to it, so very nice packaging. I mean, for the price, it better have some kind of bells and whistles. So it's magnetic. It has a very large mirror, and it's just a beautiful neutral palette. But the mattes just blend themselves basically. Now the shimmers, they're not super pigmented. It's more like a topper, but they have some bling factor to them, and I absolutely love it. I think it's just very flattering, especially for mature eyes, where you guys will see. But I saved this for us, you guys. I'm going to remove that. I know how much, this is satisfying to everybody, including myself. Okay, you guys, so what I think I'm going to do is actually start with this shade here. And let me see if there's names on the backs. No, there's not. So they're like numbered, but yeah, I think I'm going to start with this shade here. And it's like a very pretty pink. Form of pinks. So I am just going to basically tap my brush in there because these are pigmented, but they're very buildable. So let's see, you guys, if this palette blends as well as hers did. Oh my gosh. As you can see, look at this, you guys. I could be done. I swear. Yeah, they just blend, I think, beautifully. It's just very effortless. And I mean, look at that. It just literally puts itself on. I could probably put it on this brush and it would just come up and apply in my eye and I would be done. So that's basically all I'm going to do with that shade. I'm going to, of course, do that on the other side here. And now I think I'm going to go into this shade here. I'm debating, you guys. There's two. Actually, it's a hard decision because they are all so beautiful. I think I'm going to go with my original one and go here. And I think I'm just going to basically use that same brush. And what I'm trying to do is just see how these all work with each other, if it becomes muddy, if you can build on top of each other. So I basically just put that little deeper shade, and I'm going to basically stay pretty much in the crease. And again, I mean, they are just blending themselves. Okay, now I'm going to go into this corner here, and it's a really nice deep chocolate brown, and pack that on a smaller fluffy brush, and just basically keep this on the outer corner and brush that a little bit along the lash line. And what I'm finding is nothing is becoming muddy. They do go on top of each other very well and still blend out like a dream. Sometimes, when you guys know, when you pack on shadows on top of each other, they start looking muddy or patchy, and that I'm not getting that from this palette. And I'm just going to pack a little bit more of that deep shade and basically just tap it in this outer corner. I want that super deep. So that's basically it, you guys, and you've seen how fast that went. Now I got to decide on a shimmer. I think for the TikTok and Instagram, I use this one here. So I think I'm actually going to use that one. You know what? Let me just swatch all There's like 4 or 5 shimmers in here. Well, these 4 are shimmers for sure. And this one here is more like a satin finish one. So let's just swatch all these. So that is super pretty. But as you can see, you know, they are blingy, but they're not super bold. So that's what I love. You know, they're just very subtle, and hopefully you guys can pick this up. But yeah, they are just beautiful. So I think I'm going to go with my initial choice here and use this one here. And I'm going to try with my finger first. I don't know why I was using that other mirror. This one has a beautiful large mirror in here. And as you can see, again, it's just so subtle, but it is so flattering. Again, you know, because I do have mature eyelids. Sometimes, you know, when something is really bold and pigmented, it can accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles, which I don't care because I love my shimmers, but this one does not for sure. But yeah, isn't that beautiful? So now I'm just going to take, oh, where's the brush, you guys? I don't know how I lose these brushes, but I do. But I'm just going to go over the top of where I placed the shimmer just to soften that edge. Well, I'm just going to finish up the other eye and we're going to move on with the rest of these products. Okay, I created a small wing. I didn't get a new eyeliner, so what I used was the Wet n Wild H2O. I used this a few videos back. I got it from Five Below. I really like this. It's super long wearing, so been really enjoying this. Okay, I am going to start prepping my face, and I did get something new from Milani, and it's their rose water. You guys know how I do like to prep my face, usually using a rose water. And yeah, I just wanted to try this one. It's Prep and Refresh Hydrating Mist. So if you guys like this, don't like the scent or scented products, you would not like anything with rose, obviously. And I assume this is going to smell like rose, but you never know. Let me try this. Ooh, that is a nice fine mist. Ooh, that is super refreshing. Again, it does have a rose scent, but it's not super strong. You know, I can definitely smell it, but it seems to be disappearing very quickly. So I think I'm going to really enjoy this. Okay, what else did I get? Now this is not new from the sales, but it's new to me and it was sent to me, and I do really want to try it again. It's by MSM. It's their Magic Finish. And I know there's several different versions of this, and this one I actually got in translucent, and I did use this on a TikTok, so again, I just want to try it again because my makeup lasted all day. So it looks very interesting. It's very, I don't even know if you can hear this. Let's see. It's very bouncy, but so it's a very interesting product. So I was reading the box, and it says that it's supposed to work like as a filter. And let's take a look and see if that's true. Yeah, it really is blurring. I will say that. I did notice that when I used it in my TikTok. And I will also tell you, this glitter, I can just see a little bit that has fallen out, or maybe even when I was applying that it does kind of go places. So just keep that in mind, but it's so fine. You would have to have one of these 10 times mirrors to see it, but I just wanted you to be aware of that. Yeah, this definitely does create a blurring effect, and I really think it really did conceal the wrinkles pretty good too. So I'm just going to place a little bit here because I do have a pretty heavy wrinkle there, and just see if it blurred that. We'll see how this works, you guys. And I did get a new foundation, and this was actually a recommendation from one of our friends here, Wendy. She had mentioned it to me in the direct messages over on Instagram, and she's actually a creator here on YouTube, so I'll put her channel in the description box below. But what she recommended was me to try this Neutrogena, and this is called the, let's see, Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. And this has titanium dioxide sunscreen of 20 in here. And I got mine in a soft beige. So I am super excited to try this. I'm going to shake it up. Now this one I got from Amazon, and it actually was on sale. I do not like these kind of applicators or way of putting things on. So what I think I'm going to do is just place a little bit on the back on my hand, and I'm going to see if one of my, I don't think so, you know, those little pumped dispensers, I don't think it would fit on here. So I'm going to look into that because that's, ooh, you guys, this is going to be way too deep. Oh my gosh, look at that. Well, maybe not, you guys. It really looked deep on my hand, but we're going to make it work. So I might have to return this, believe it or not, and get a lighter shade. I have the worst luck picking out shades, especially online. And let's just blend this in and see if it will sheer out and not look so deep. It does seem to be blending out really nice. It does have, it looks like a pretty light coverage. Doesn't seem heavy. And it does seem to be blending okay with my skin color. At first it looked very deep, but okay, it seems to be shearing down and somehow it is not too dark anymore. Wow, this is very deceiving because I actually think after blending it out, it is a very good match. It's very interesting. Beautiful though, I will say that. I don't know if that primer is really playing a part into this, but it looks really smooth through here. It's not going into, you know, my pores at all. Yeah, the only thing I'm not liking right now is, you know, the application process because it is a complete mess. But if I can find a little dispenser to go with this product, I'm going to be super happy because this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Wendy, for that recommendation. And let me know if you have a better way of getting it out of the bottle. I mean, yeah, that pretty much blended itself. I got a couple products for under the eyes, and the first one is actually from Milani. I got a few things from Milani. These are new. I've seen a lot of it over on TikTok mostly, but they're new. They're like little wands. I think it's supposed to be like mimicking Charlotte Tilbury's wands, but these are much smaller. But I got three different things going on here. One is going to be a bronzer, one's a highlighter, and this one is actually like a color corrector. And it just says O2 on it, melon. So I'm going to try that, you know, under here where I have some darkness. And it has this small little sponge applicator. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit out. And yeah, it comes out rather slowly. So at least it's not, you know, just pouring out of there. Whoa, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I will say it's very similar consistency to the supercharged one. It's very hydrating. Yeah, and it's not super thick. As you can see, I had quite a bit of product there, but yeah, it's very watery, like a water base, but it's adding coverage. Before I move on, that is really pretty. I really enjoy this. I got a new concealer, and I actually just got like a travel size or a trial size because, you know, if I can do that from now on, I think I'm going to just start doing this. This would probably last me forever anyway. Anyway, it's by Tarte, and it's their C line, and this is just their Power Flex concealer, and I got mine in the shade, it looks like light beige. I hope that's not going to be too dark. So it doesn't look it. It looks like actually the perfect shade for me. So let's take a look at this applicator. So it looks like that, just very standard. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good shade, you guys. Let me read more up on it and see why I ordered this. So this has hyaluronic acid in it. It also has niacinamide, vitamin E, algae, a lot of good things, antioxidants. So that's probably why, you guys, I want something super creamy under these eyes. Let me grab my concealer brush. So I'm just going to use my BK, the Hot and Flashy. I love this brush for concealer. And what I've been doing is placing it all like lower and moving my way up with the product. That way I am creating some lightness under the eye where I'm having some, almost like it's sinking in, probably from age. And the brightness is actually going to bring that forward. So I am just putting it down here first, and then I'm going to work my way into those wrinkles. Okay, that's really hydrating. It's creating decent coverage. I don't think it's like super high coverage from what I can tell. It's not super dry. I'm not getting like that scaly look. It just looks very smooth under there. So far so good. I really like this concealer. I'm not having any creasing or anything right away. Like I said, it's hydrating, but it's not too hydrating where I feel like it's going to crease or anything like that. So I might even get away with not even setting this, but I'm going to because I do have a product that I do want to do that. Okay, so I did get a few bronzers, you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to try everything out today, but I got LYS, their bronzer. I got the Milani bronzer. So maybe what I'll do, oh, I got another one, you guys, in this palette here from a Tarte. This was a nice little palette. Again, it's that C line. Let's take a look at all three bronzers. And this has some beautiful blushes in there. But there's this shade here. And the LYS, I got that in the shade Harmony. So let's take a look at that. Look at this beautiful packaging. Ooh, that is so fancy. Ooh, and I love that. Oh, I love that. I hope it's not too deep. So let's take a look, you guys. And then in the Milani one, this one is in the shade Honey. So let's take a look. I'm just going to swatch all three on the back of my hand. Ooh, that is really pretty. This is like a cool tone, which I love on my skin. Yeah, you guys, some of this really does come out a lot. I don't like that because I feel like I'm wasting tons. And yeah, see how, yeah, that's the only bad thing about these ones. And let's try this shade by LYS. Ooh, that is pretty too. That's like a combination of warm and cool. That is really pretty. And let's try this one from Tarte that is super creamy. And that is definitely like a, I would say a more warm tone, but they're all very beautiful. Ooh, this is a hard decision, you guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I've made a decision. I think I'm going to use this shade here, like on the forehead. We'll use this shade on the cheeks, and we'll just use this one a different time. So that way we're going to get a feel for all of these bronzers. So I am going to just place directly on my forehead the Milani one. Again, this is in the shade Honey. And I'm just using my e.l.f. putty brush here. And I'm going to just blend that in. And it looks super scary, but it really just does melt into the skin. And it's like the perfect shade. Ooh, I love this. Let me see if it looks dry or anything. Yeah, it does almost go into like a powder form. But I really love that. Very natural looking. Okay, and I think for right here, I'm going to use the LYS. That way we just get a feel for both of these products. I'm just going to place a little bit right here because I'm not sure how pigmented that will be. And I'm just going to use, you know what, let me switch brushes here so we don't contaminate that. And just see how easy that is to blend in as well. Ooh, that is really pretty too. Yeah, they're both very pretty. They're just different tones, which is actually kind of fun because I am playing around with it, and it might just create a different dimension in my face. So, oh, I love both formulas. It's really hard to pick one over the other. They're just different tones. Okay, so far so good. I love both of these. They're just, both of them are just so different. I feel like the Milani one is a little bit more natural than this one. But if you are wanting like a deeper color or more of a contour, then this stick is really nice. So again, so far so good. Okay, and then for blushes, I actually ended up picking up this one. Someone had recommended it to me, and I can't remember who, but she said, hey, there's going to be three of those cream blushes from LYS for $20. So I got that, plus I was able to use a coupon on it. So let's see what they look like. Again, as you can see, I have tons of blushes here. You guys, I bought way too many. But these are the shades here. Ooh, these are so pretty. Now, this one looks similar to what I already have upstairs, and it might be the same, but as you can see, look how deep that one is. And this one is super pretty. And then, like I showed you, I got this one in the C one by Tarte, and those are both super pretty too. That one's more like a pink coral, and that was more of a mauve. And then I got one more. I got one more. And this is from Lady Gaga, the House Labs. And I found this one on Amazon. It just caught my eye. It was on sale. And of course, I had to grab it. So this is what this one looks like in a beautiful packaging. I love the gold trim. And that is a beautiful shade as well. Now, I think this would probably be more a summer shade, possibly, but but let's swatch all of these, you guys. I'm going to wipe this off, and then, yeah, we're going to swatch all these. Okay, so let's start with the House Lab one. I love the detail in there. You guys know how that really just always does something for me. So it feels dry. It feels like a drier formula, maybe like a cream to powder for sure. Yeah, that is interesting. I've never felt anything like that. It looks like a cream, but it feels like a powder. So that's very pretty though. I really love that shade. And let's try the two here in the Tarte C. And these feel super creamy. Ooh, I like that. And this one is the more mauve shade. That is super pretty. And this one is the more coral. So again, very pretty. Okay, let's try these ones from LYS. And this one is in the shade Unforgettable. So these are super creamy as well. And let's try this shade. Ooh, that is so pretty. So that's like even deeper of both of those. Yeah, we have quite the selection in coral. And then let's see. This one is called Grateful. But this is super pretty. I love how creamy these are. Oh, I love that. That is just a very neutral shade that would probably go with a lot of looks. And this last one here is called Empower. And this is really deep. So let's try this shade here. And I don't know, I might not be able to wear this shade. No, it does sheer out. Okay, so it looks very deep in the pan, but as you can see, it shears out. So these are all the choices here. So let's see which one is going to go best with this look. Something is just making me want to try this one here, the Empower. It's super deep, but I just want to try it on my skin. And what I think I'm going to use here is my BK, and this is the 106. And I'm going to be super light-handed because my other one is pretty pigmented. So let's give this a try. Oh yeah, as you can see how pigmented those are. But these are super long lasting. I find that I don't even have to put like a powder blush over them. Ooh, I love the shade. It's very deceiving in the pan. Ooh, I think I put too much on this again. But as you can see, it blends beautifully though. Even if you use too much, it will just kind of go into your skin and not be too loud. So yeah, that is a beautiful shade and super pretty for winter here. I had something black here. I don't know if you guys were catching that, but I don't know where it came from because I don't have mascara on or anything. It must have been on a brush, but yeah, I got it now. I did get a new powder, and it's by Makeup Forever. I saw this on a TikTok. A more mature skin a woman was using it, and she said it just really smooths things out. So I'm giving it a try. It was not cheap, but I got it on the sale. So I don't know if I'd ever repurchase it, but it's called by Makeup Forever. It's their Ultra HD. It looks kind of strange. It looks white, you guys. So I'm really nervous about this, but it does have a mirror. And then I also did pick up this. I see Allie Glines always talking about it, and she says it's Really good. It was on sale, so I got it by a Beauty Blender. And this is their Power Pocket Puff. So it says, squeeze me. Okay. It is very squeezable. It feels like a little stuffed animal. So, ooh, this is interesting. Okay. There's like a silk in here. I don't think you use that, but this is like like a velvet type feeling. And this is super soft. So, I do know that to apply the powders, you're supposed to use this. And I think this side is for more touch-ups later in the day. Ooh, that is very soft, and it has a little bit of weight to it. There's hardly any creasing. I really don't even need to set these other under eyes, but I'm going to just to see if it smooths things out. So, ooh, that looks scary. And see if it is blurring or smoothing. Okay, really pay attention to this eye. As you can see, the wrinkles. So let's see if it does blur that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to come close. And see if it does any difference. I can't really tell right now. I will say it's a very nice powder, and I really like this puff. I'm not seeing like this huge difference like she was making it out to be, but let me do my nose and see if it really blurs out my pores here. Okay, now for pores, I do see a good difference. I don't know for $30 or 40, but under the eyes, I'm really not telling. You guys would probably could tell more, but I am just going to set right along here a little bit with this powder. I don't know if it's really good for setting, but we're going to find out. So again, time will tell on this powder. Again, I'm not seeing a huge difference like she made it out to be on the TikTok for under the eyes. If anything, I feel like it's created a little bit more texture under there. Oh, you guys, that's why I said these TikToks, you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, she really had me convinced that it was just going to smooth everything out. Yeah, time will tell on that, but I do really love it on the pores. Let me see if I got anything else new. Yes, I know I do. Okay, got a new setting spray. And again, this was by the suggestion by Wendy. She said it would pair really well with this foundation. And it's the Neutrogena Radiant Setting Spray. She said this is really good. It creates healthy skin. So I'm super excited to try this. You guys know my love for setting sprays. And let's see. Comes out oh no, let's take a look. No, it comes out way more fine than it looks. There is a little scent to it, almost like a rose scent as well, but it does go away really quick. But yeah, I do like the mist on here, so I am going to place a little bit on a poof and put that under the eyes just to smooth down that powder. Okay, I really do like that setting spray. It really melted everything into my skin. So yeah, if it keeps my makeup on all day, I'm going to be super excited about that purchase. Let's go back into the Makeup by Mario palette, or Mario. You know, everybody says it a little different, so I believe it is Mario though. And I am going to go into this deeper shade down here and place that on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go in with this shade here and just go right under all of that. And just create a little smokiness. Oh, that is so beautiful. Just very soft. That's what this palette is. It's just very, I think, soft looking, even under the eyes. It's not super harsh. Oh, I love it. Okay, I did get a new mascara, and I see Allie Glines using this all the time too. So she is the queen of lashes, or natural lashes, if you ask me. And she absolutely loves this one by Makeup Forever. It's their professional, and this is the just their volumizing mascara. Now, I've watched her use this several times, and there's two ends to it. So let's see. It says this is step 1 right here. And okay. Oh, interesting. Look how tiny that is. That would be perfect for like your lower lashes, I would think. I wonder why there is a step 1 and 2. Oh, I see. Step 2 is volume. Step 1 is length. So that's really clever. And that is the one on step 2. So let's, use it like it says. So I'm going to go into step 1 here. I really love this little tiny brush. Again, I think this would be perfect for your lower lashes. Ah, you guys, I read it wrong. This says this is to lift the lashes. So step 1 is lifting. It's not to create length. And let's see. And I'm going right at the base, but I love how it's gripping my lashes. And that definitely lifted them. Wow. I can see why she loves that. I mean, that is just step 1. So let me do the other eye and we'll come back and do step 2. Okay, so that definitely did lift the eyelashes. So now I'm super excited to try step 2. And I hope I'm supposed to have let that dry down a little bit. And I don't know, you guys, if I really messed that up. But let's try this volumizing side. And again, it's a bigger one. Yeah, I am actually glad I let that dry down. It's really latching onto my lashes. Yeah, I think even if it says to not wait in between, I think it's best to wait. Look at the difference. Whoa, I mean, it really did create just 10 times more volume. This is really nice. So if this doesn't, flake, smear, all the good stuff, and she's super picky about her mascaras, so I don't think it's going to. Yeah, but if it does last all day, this is amazing. And I'm actually going to try to put some on my lower lashes, and I'm just going to use this little tiny brush, because I think that's just going to be so much easier than using a full-size mascara brush, because I normally don't put mascara on my lower lashes for that reason. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just creating a very soft look. Okay, the last thing is lips, you guys, and I only got one new lipstick, and I'm looking at the shade here. I don't know if it's going to go with this look, but oh well, you guys, we're going to have to make it work. But it's by Milani. It's one of those fetish lipsticks, matte fetish, and this is in the shade Fever. I just wanted to pick this up because of the holidays coming, but look how beautiful that shade is. Oh, it might go with this, you guys. You just never know. So I did bring down a couple liners. Now, these are not new, and I'm just going to see which one would go best with this. So I'm just going to swatch the Milani lipstick. And this one is by, oh, those are those ones I got on Amazon. It came in a pack. So let's try that shade. So that goes pretty good with it. And this one here is by Queen, or QV, I believe. I got this in a boxy charm, and let's try that shade with it. So they actually both would go with them very well. I think this is the one I'm going to use. I think this one would match the best with this. Again, these are the ones from Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below. Of course, I think it was by Italia. That's what it was. And it came in like a pack of 12. As you can see how well they just glide right on the lip. Okay, so let's try this shade with this look. Maybe it won't be so bad, you guys. And, oh, such a beautiful formula. It's just so creamy, but it's a matte formula, and it's very long lasting. So I actually think this red lip does go okay with this look. So let me just touch up everything and I'll come back and I'll talk about these products. Okay, so this is today's final look and I actually love it, you guys. I'm surprised that I do like this bold red lip, especially with the eye look, because normally in the past, if I did wear red lip, I would just do a very simple eye look, but it all came together and I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually surprised by myself that I'm liking these bold lips because you know I'm a nude lip kind of gal. But let's go through the rest of the products, you guys. Let's start with this palette. I think you guys know what I'm going to say about this. I really do love it. I think this is a great palette even for beginners because it's just so blendable. It's not super loud. You can build it up to how loud you want it, but again, the shimmers are just very, very subtle. So if you want like a really bold shimmer, this palette will not provide that. But I do appreciate it because I think it really does help with the mature skin, mature eyelids. It doesn't accentuate all of the crinkles and the creepiness that I do have. So I really do love this palette here. I love the blushes by LYS. Of course, that's why I bought them. I, had the other one, but I really enjoy all of these shades. I was really shocked by this one because it looks super deep. So I don't know. I thought, oh, this would be great with somebody that has super deep complexion, but I don't know if it would show up because look at how light I am and it's still kind of a lighter shade on me, but I absolutely love it. But yeah, you guys, these are super nice. The foundation as of right now, I really love it. It shocked me because you guys seen how deep it looked, but as you can see, it just kind of like morphed into my skin tone. The only thing I do not like is, how you access the product. So I'm going to look into something, hopefully I can find it that will make it less messy. I love the Rose Water by Milani. Again, if you don't like scented products, you will not enjoy this, but it was super refreshing and I really think it has, helped with my makeup apply better. So I love that. And I love this by Tarte. This is a great concealer. I can see myself grabbing for this a lot. I love that I really don't have to set it, but it still has that creamy factor. Oh, love it so far. Milani, unfortunately, the only thing I really did try was these two products. I don't know why I didn't try the highlighter. I'm going to go back to this, you guys. But I do love this under the eyes. It was super creamy, super hydrating, and it did provide some coverage. So this was great in Melon. And I do like this. What shade was this? Honey, the bronzer. And yeah, I can't wait to try that all over. I do love this one by LYS. I think this is absolutely beautiful too. Super pigmented. You got to be very careful with that. I can't wait to dive more into this Tarte palette here. I thought this was super beautiful. I love that, you have a bronzer and your blushes all in one spot. It's huge, huge mirror. Really a nice product here. The mascara, I absolutely love. This is really nice. As you can see, my lashes are just full of length and volume. Really nice mascara. Hopefully it doesn't flake or smear. Again, I don't think so because Allie would not be wearing it. This here I'm on the fence about. I think my expectations were super high going into it. As of right now, like I said, through here, it was very blurring, but I do have other products that do pretty much the same thing. And if my makeup lasts pretty good, especially in the T-zone, I'll be happy with it. But as of right now, would I repurchase this one? I don't think so, but I will keep you guys updated. This blush here by Lady Gaga is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to try that one, and it had a very interesting formula. This primer here by MSM, I really like how it did blur everything out. Again, I have tried it in the past and my makeup stayed on really well. So let's see if that happens again. The setting spray, I really enjoyed this. It wasn't aggressive and I do like the radiance that it gave my skin. Time will tell if my makeup lasts all day. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But as of right now, I absolutely love that. This Beauty Blender, I love this. It is super nice, super soft. It's nice if it's on sale, but it's only $15 even if it's not. But you know, I do use these a lot as well, you know, so I'm interested to see what this side does later in the day for touch up. So I'll let you guys know that in the description box or somewhere along here. And of course, you know, of course, the lip product, I think that is absolutely beautiful. I can tell it's going to be super long wearing. I've already drank out of my cup here, and I still have quite a bit of lipstick on. So let's try this highlighter really quick, you guys. I'm so sorry I forgot to try this. And this is in the shade Lunar, number 1. So again, it's one of those applicators. So I think I'm going to squeeze a little bit out, place it on the back of my hand. Ooh, that is super pretty. And put it just a little bit on my finger. And let's see what this does, you guys. Let me get my sponge and really just blend this out. Ooh, that is so natural. Again, these are supposed to be like dupes to the Charlotte Tilbury. Ooh, that is really a pretty shade. I think I got a pretty good shade for my skin tone. And it's very subtle. That's what I love about it. It's not super blingy. There's definitely no glitter in it. It's just a very nice sheen that's going to add just a little bit of something. So let's just place a little bit on the nose, see what that does. So I do love the highlighter. So another good product from this haul. And hopefully if you guys were looking into any of these products, hopefully you found this video helpful in your decision making. And yeah, and if you did enjoy today's video, if you please hit that like button, it really does help my channel and this video get pushed out. And I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, you guys have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday or Friday. I love you so much. And until next time.